Good afternoon, welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather, or good evening, welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. A little later than usual, had a lot of stuff going on, but you clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for October 9th to the 23rd. For October 9th to the 13th, the flow hasn't changed much since yesterday. We're still talking about a ridge south of the Aleutians, trough over western North America, ridge over eastern Canada with above normal heights in the east. And the model's a good agreement as we go through the various models in the days. You don't see much change. We have a low off the southeast coast here. It remains disorganized. And the National Hurricane Center still gives it a 20% chance of development. I think it went up 10% since yesterday. But it doesn't look like it's going to develop much, but it might interact with a front. And this can cause locally heavy rain across from the Carolinas to Virginia. And we're going to take a look at that at the surface. Here's our low here. And let me get situated. And you can see it brings rain and stays to the south and from the northeast and mid-Atlantic region. But the southeast might get some rain. That's the GFS. And now we'll look at the European. Brings it a little further north, but still the low remains further to the south. And then we'll look at the European ensembles. See, it brings rain further to the north. So there could be some rain. It'll probably be light across the northeast and mid-Atlantic. We'll keep an eye on it. But most of the rain be across the Carolinas and Virginia. A front will move through the north central states and will cause locally heavy rain, and you can see it right here. And this will bring locally heavy rains to the northern plains and upper Midwest this weekend. And then a front will move into the northwest, and we'll take a look at this. And this could bring some locally heavy rain and snow in the higher elevations. You can see this. This is the GFS. And the various models. You see where the freezing line goes through here. So there's a possibility of snow in the higher elevations. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for October 14th to the 18th. And the flow remains generally the same. Still have a ridge here, south of the Aleutians, trough, ridge configuration. And the model's a good agreement as we go through the end of the period. You see there's not much change, maybe a little bit flatter flow as we go to the end of the period. So for this forecast, I'm calling for, I just had it up. Calling for below normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be near 6 degrees below normal. Could be as high as 8 to 10 in some areas. And we have above normal temperatures here with the anomalies of 4 to 8 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence 35 to 40%. Below normal precipitation forecast here with anomaly with the probability of occurrence of 35%. Looking ahead for the period for October 19th to 23rd. There is some flattening of the flow. However, the height anomalies remain the same, but not as extreme or as deep as in the previous period. But we still have a trough here, ridge over eastern Canada. So the this ridge will remain here. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for little change in the temperature anomalies, although in the west they could be a little lower than they were in, a little bit higher, the anomalies, than they were in the previous period. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation from the plains to the Atlantic coast, and the probability of development is 35 to 45%. That's the long-range weather forecast discussion for October 9th to the 23rd. Thanks for coming, Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.